Hey guys, it's me LV, and this is Lena, and we are here with LView. Welcome back with episode 11, and we're sitting here with an awesome guy named Jacob. Jack. Sorry.
Jack's a dancer, everybody.
Yes, Jack is an awesome dancer.
When did you get involved with dance?
Sophomore year of high school, just a way to just as an outlet. I went home on the wrong bus one day, and a friend of mine was like breakdancing in his garage, and I just hung out with him for like the rest of the evening, and then I just got hooked from there.
How was the breakdancing? Was it tough at first, or
you
just naturally fell into it?
I fell into it, but like the more curious I got, the more difficult it became. But I like the challenge, so that was just part of the thing.
Where did breakdancing take you?
Into a lot of funny places. Like it took me to eventually a ballet class. Initially I did it because I needed a fine arts credit and I wanted a place to like train for like 15 minutes after class. And so I just naturally settled on that. And at first it was getting used to it at first because I was still in the street dance mentality. I was pretty much like wearing tights is beneath me. There's no way I'm doing that. But I got used to it, and then I gradually started like getting good at it, and then 2 semesters later, I get offered like free partnering classes, and that's when they hooked me.
What did you go into any other form of dance?
I didn't touch modern until like after I moved down here, and I got invited to do a show with KDH, and that was a very interesting experience. And then of course, the more modern I did, the more like I'm like, oh, here we go again with this, and like things just kept falling into my lap, and it all just came from me training in the garage breakdancing. Like the little kid from the garage mentality never left my head.
So you still breakdance?
I'm gonna gradually roll back into it. It's okay. Like it's time. Like throughout the day, it's like there's combinations in my head that they just keep like they're constantly like making themselves, and I'm like not in the studio just like capitalizing on them. And so it's like it's time to start. It's time to get back.
Trying to get back to your roots.
Yes, indeed. Coming back full force.
So where can we find more information?
Pretty much more confined to the Instagram page, at House Dunlap. Kind of like quiet on social media until I'm not.
Well, thank you for watching. We'll be back with more here on LView.
Hey, I'm home. I got groceries.
You what?
Yeah, I was driving past there and we were out of some stuff, so I...
You listen to me, you son of a bitch. I've got one thing in this lifetime. One thing!
You always say I never do anything around here.
Yeah, I like saying that more than I like you doing things.
Hey, you guys. We're here still with Elena, of course, you know. Miss Beautiful.
Thank you.
But we're also here with Miss Boy.
Hi.
So, Miss Boy, how are you?
I am good.
So, what makes you awesome?
Me makes me awesome.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Thank you so much.
I have to start with that.
Thank you. I go for dapper.
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas. No, I'm not from Texas. Originally, my accent is from London. I grew up in London.
Okay.
Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the first things I noticed about Austin, Texas is how happy everybody seemed.
Yeah.
It was so weird. I've never
Really?
seen so
Is
many
it still
smiling
weird
people.
that we're is this behavior like strange?
No, I'm used to it. Well,
okay,
well,
now you're used to it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like, I think because there's so much more sun here,
Yeah.
that on that level, people
Yes.
are just smiling.
So you're a performing artist. You are a poet. You are an actor. What else are you?
What else am I? I am an interfaith minister. I've just started directing, and I just had my first devised play produced, which was really fun to do that.
What do you do as a performing artist? Like, what made you start that, or how did you get involved?
How did you get to where you are today? Like, where did you start? Like,
Oh, I'm old. That'll take a long time
Okay,
to follow
okay,
that journey. But how did I start?
Yeah.
start as an artist.
As
Have
an
you
artist?
always been
Yeah.
interested in being an artist?
Yeah, I mean, I started writing poetry when I was really small. I have a poem that I wrote when I was like 12, or 11 or 12 is the only one I found. Cuckoos lead bohemian lives, they fail as husbands and as wives. It's pretty much what I wrote then.
Cool.
Yeah. You know,
How old were you?
11 or 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I bet your parents were impressed.
Not really. They just thought I was weird. My parents, I come
I would
from
have thought you were awesome.
Yeah, I would have been
would've
like,
been like-
wow, this
I would have
child's
been
amazing.
like, this child is very
going to go
talented.
far.
You know, like.
That's the difference between American and English parents. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, not so much now, but back then. And also, I come from a very working class background,
Okay.
and so there was not this, like, I wasn't forced to play the piano. I wasn't forced to do any of those things that middle class kids did.
Where can we find more of your work?
Actually, on Facebook right now, because I forgot to renew my web page, but it's Miss Boye, MSBOYE.
Well, thank you
Thank you.
for your time. And we'll be back with more here on LView. Keep watching, keep following. Bye. Lena, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, LV! Check out my new T-shirt.
New T-shirt?
Oh
What?
my gosh! Yes, look, it's by Austin
T-shirt lab?
Oh, I love it! Woohoo! Do you like it? Like it?
What?
Oh
My
God.
shirt? My shirt
Feel
has a
it,
hole.
Feel it! Feel it!
But my shirt has a hole though.
$20.
$20?
Yeah. You like it? You like it?
Yeah, but my shirt has a hole. I want a new T-shirt.
Yeah, I think you should get a new T-shirt.
Well, check this out. Check me out now. Yo, new T-shirt, new label, new. I'm all cool, you know. Of course, LV like always.
But there's one thing
What?
that is not for sale.
No. Hey. Hey, you guys, me LV, and this is Lena, and we're back. We're here with Christy. Now, Christy, instead of me asking you, you can tell me, what do you do and where did you start?
I am actually a singer, songwriter, entrepreneur. I started as an engineer. And so I was doing a lot of loop pedals and just like, power tools and building stuff. And then I decided that, I had been not doing music for long enough and I really wanted to focus on it. So I jumped in 2015 and now I'm full-time making music, teaching singing. I have some albums released, so that's a lot of fun, and I have some new albums that are coming out in the works.
Did you love singing when you were younger?
Maybe you guys remember Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
So,
Who's that?
so he was a kid singer, and I heard him on the radio, and as a kid, I could sing along with him.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of my child students feel that way about singers. If they feel like they can sing along, they're really drawn to it, they get excited about singing. So that happened to me. I was like, I'll be there, right, along with Michael Jackson. And then my dad sung and played guitar, and I was just like, I need to record him because, we were learning all about Alzheimer's, and that kind of ran in my family, and I was worried that my father would forget how to play, or I would forget. So I got very kind of like focused on recording. It's one of the most revealing things about a person is their voice. We all want to be heard, and I was really silenced as a child. I really felt like I didn't have a voice. Like I really didn't speak for a whole year. I actually didn't talk at all except for in band. And I kind of just played clarinet a lot and just didn't really socialize at all. My parents are from Bolivia, so I'm a first generation American, and it's very typical that they don't really fit in either culture. So you go home and you're like disrespectful or just like, you're not the best that you can be at home, and when you go to school you're like a weirdo. You don't have the same American culture. So I was very like drawn to music because it's where I had a voice. It's where I felt like I could express myself.
I understand because I was born in Russia. So like my mother is Russian, but my father's American, and it was always like I felt like a ping pong between the two because they're two different cultures.
Very different.
Do you have a favorite age of teaching?
I really can't say I have a favorite because it's different stages. The kids are so much fun and they're so creative, and you get to just let loose with them and be totally ADD.
All ages.
I don't want to pick favorites. The older generation is super awesome. Like they can do things they never thought they could do, and that's really inspiring. And they're the ones that probably inspire me the most. So the kids are probably the most fun. The elders inspire me the most. But like the coaching, I guess really the meat of the coaching is like people around my age, like kind of in their like 20s and 30s, because they're the ones that you can really like go places.
Do you work with other singers, like your peers?
Oh yeah.
As well?
Mhm.
How do you bounce off from each other that way? Like,
Well, I have my girl Hillary, who I'll shout her out. Hillary Colmy, she's like an awesome singer-songwriter. She's more of an R&B type singer. I'm more of like a pop rock. So like I'll teach her how to belt, you know, the really powerful singing. On my YouTube channel, I am actually gonna be doing a lot of cover songs and like how to sing them. So I'll probably be like, I have 2 YouTube channels. So one is gonna be like teaching people, and the other one is just gonna be doing the singing part of it.
so where can we find you online?
So if you go to Christy Subieta, KRYSTISUBIETA.com, you can find everything, and I'm usually always updating it. You can find my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube links, SoundCloud, Bandcamp. All of that stuff is all like there on my website.
Awesome.
And there's more updates coming to that website soon as well. So.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching, you guys. We'll be back here on LView.